Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream in the ginger tea edition. What's up, Artifact? You're still having an irritated throat. I didn't talk for the last 24 hours though, so it's already going better. I'm just trying to not overstimulate, so it's still gonna be a relatively ASMR stream, let's say that. Still using, I thought about I think, I don't know when word that after the stream I played a round of Counter-Strike and I were just typing my calls and somebody were talking shit to me and I just told them I can't talk because I have an irritated throat and I'm not gonna do that for fucking CS. And I already realized, like, he didn't do it, but in that moment I realized, oh shit, when you say that in Counter-Strike, the chance is relatively high. I'm booting up Counter-Strike right now because I talked about it. When I say something like that, the because you suck so much dick is not far away. In a community like Counter-Strike, it's gonna be happening, almost guaranteed. I'm just opening Northgard. It's just that CS is hellish unoptimized, so I still need to. There you go. We got it. Silent stream, no commentary. I don't think we're gonna go that far. I don't know. I would have started in with a duel here. But we can try to just do a team game. See if we can fill it up. And again, same problem like in the other streams. We're probably gonna have some randos around. But we got specifically unlucky in the last streams that they always ended up in the same team. I think definitely if we have two villagers jumping in, I would ask them to split the team, even though they were probably playing together. I think the tea's still a lot. Fucked up thing is I need to work tomorrow again. And it's the first day of a course. And it's gonna be the first course for a lot of people. So there's a lot to explain in the morning. What's up, I'm Mapper? Hello. I can definitely tell that, at least right now, the throat doesn't really hurt. Let's see how it is after the stream. So I can already feel that not talking, or only talking in a very, very low-pitched voice helps a lot. Helps a whole bunch. Let's try lion. I would be down for some lion. I would be down for some lion. But we will see. Hopefully in the weekend it will be gone already. We will find out. I'm just gonna drink copious amounts of tea. They should help. I don't know, I could also put the microphone up a little bit. I just think the background noise could get a little bit annoying. And I need to pull it down afterwards. I don't know if I remember that. But I think generally it would make sense. It's just like, I don't know if the, you know, there's always a little bit of background noise when you're talking. And if I just pull it up, if it gets like super annoying and you basically only have brr, brr, that wouldn't be all too nice. And silent stream without commentary is generally possible. I don't know how interesting that is really to watch. On my side at least. Like I can see how it can be interesting if you have like a player that is playing like on the highest rank of Northgard and trying. Like you're basically only watching the gameplay. Over here we're definitely a little bit more talking based. Also gonna, it's already a little closer. You can also take to speak and chat to talk to us, yeah. Obviously that's the way to go. I think the text to speech is not loud enough too, right? It's basically same same voice than I have. I could check it here though.
Test.
Yeah, it's really not that loud. Now I realize what it should be though. Problem is Northgard is on the same. Yeah, I have an idea. I think the text to speech not being loud enough. I feel like I made a breakthrough in this second. Northgard is not on my desktop sound anymore, but on the browser sound. Usually I could put the browser sound a lot louder and then turn down the music a little bit. And then have Northgard going over the desktop. Yeah, I see what I did. I now see what the problem is. It is my audio mastering here, basically. I mixed something up that used to be different. Which means I should be able to solve it somehow. Have fun, good luck everybody. Let's see. A little bit of line action. Sell multiple worlds. Find the food. We are on the flank. So it would be nice if my food isn't here or there. Because these are the tiles that are most probably going to be attacked in the early game. This shouldn't be food. We have Dwarven. We don't really care about that all too much though. But we got them. got some food, and it's free. That is already kinda nice. So this should be the wood tile then. And we got stone on there, yeah, we can already go for it. Smack down a house. You don't even really need to clear in the early game. At some point we will need to, of course. But right now, pretty fine. Let's get the stone. Means we can just get and upgrade the fish here. Let's do that as fast as we can. It doesn't really matter what I get first or last. So I could probably just get 3 villagers on stone. Just wait until I have 5 stone, since food shouldn't be the problem here. And then fully focus on wood. Doesn't really make a difference if you mix it up or don't. Don't really need to scout huge amounts. I guess there's a route. Is that a route? Freestone. 1 more. Then we got all the stone we need for the early game. Here we go. And now we fully turn over on wood. We need 150. Build that. I think he's also trying to go for it. What's that? That's the stack. Is that the middle? This is the middle. Okay, that makes sense. Stack is not on the best tile. Okay, food actually gets an issue. You can, I don't want to. That much I can tell you. I really do not care about the middle. I can't tell you about the stack, but he's not taking the optimal route. So I think he won't have a shot. As long as I stay here. Okay. What? Oh god. Like it goes. I don't know if you saw that. It went in like 3% steps. And then it went on 92 and gone. Absolutely stupid. Okay, we had a lag or something going on here. This was not normal. This was not normal. Okay, we're basically checking there. Wanted to pull away at 95. And then it went 92 and 100. It just skipped like 2 steps or something. Downside is I really do not need bloody fame. Like, I think there is ways where you need fame on Lion. But the way I play it, I really do not need it. So it's just a waste basically on me. Just a bit annoying. Regardless of if we clear ourselves or not, I'm gonna build a sentry camp over there. It's the build that you need fame, probably if you're going a little bit more late game and you actually get a second tile with an abbey on it. I usually just upgrade my monastery to whatever it's called, where you get the relic. But there's also builds where you like get a second monastery. You build an abbey on it, and they are famous, of course, really, really important. Also, you want to hit 500 fame very consistently for paladins. That will then carry around your relic. Relic cherry could be very possible. We're gonna find out since I'm gonna go for it. But I'm only gonna get one relic. Yeah, we can clear this with absolute ease. We need 27, the next one will cost, let's have like 70 lore. We even have a bunch of ruins surrounding us that will still help us out. Bad tile for relic cherry. I might just build it down here, honestly. It's annoying because I have 10% less lore, but I am on the flank. I have had it too often. These tiles here are highly likely to get taken away from me. So I would rather have it over there, have 10% less lore, but the tile is so much safer. Like so incredibly much safer. Oh yeah, perfect. I should definitely clear myself, I just realized. My brain just formed the connection that we have a stack. And the best thing for Senpai is basically to let the stack boom as much as possible. Because I don't really care. I don't mind. It's a good thing about Lion. You do not need to care. And you're clearing the player that needs clear more. I'm very good over here. Having a grand old time. Let's get Foundations of War. Gets us a free upgrade. Then our food will probably... Yeah, we gotta go archers here. The stack might go for his relic units. And Senpai very likely is gonna go shields. Like, it's not even that Bear is forced to go shields, not at all. But the unit is pretty good. He goes all. Yeah, that's what I mean. Why not completely mix it up? Shield Mastery gives you free shield upgrade. That is okay. That doesn't really force you to go the shield route completely. And all of your units get the resistance bonus. So also your warriors are gonna be better. So there's no real reason why you should be forced into one direction. Probably with 2 ruins, I'm not gonna be forced to instantly go for my dock here. I might just delay it a little bit. Get some happiness. Emporia. Free dock upgrade. Let's just go for the ruins throughout the winter. Let's get more happiness. I now played a lot of Age of Empires 2 and Age of Mythology that I wanna like shift task him over to the other ruins. Doesn't quite work here though. Doesn't quite work. Okay. Can also get more stone now. We're gonna need loads of stone. Okay. Miner can go out. Question is, do I get to church first? I'm definitely gonna focus like a lot more on gold now. Because I'm gonna need a bunch. Like gold is gonna be a problem still. Not really a problem, since I have double ruin. I think it's kinda nice to just pump villagers right now. Because that will then allow me to actually fill up the dock as much as possible. I'm still a big merchant port fan online. Bringing back other resources can be huge. But we don't have to have it. So what we need now, 10 iron, the church upgrade, which will be 5 additional stone. Upgrading the tavern would also be nice, just for livability. But we don't need it right now. I would still go up to 10 stone right now. Still can come home. Go up a tree for sharp access. So yeah, we have 5 additional stone to upgrade this into a reliquary. Reliquary? Reliquary. And then we just force the iron. Which means my food is just gonna drop like a stone, because I'm just gonna send everything over there. Every single bit. Do I even need it right now if I can't instant upgrade it? I don't think I do. Oh. Those are being slightly annoying. But not that much. We got the 10 stone. Go for food and the forest wasn't here earlier. Who? Because I'm a flank player. This is like, I'm sitting on this flank. Just gotta ask yourself. Probably main. You just gotta ask yourself, if the opponents attack, which tiles I will lose first. I don't know how many of the kingdoms you've played already. But oftentimes on a kingdom you will lose, because you lose your food tile or your lore tile. The 2 most important tiles you have in your eco. So yeah, I should also, like the church, I could have also built in here and get 10% lore production on there, right? Which would also be absolutely insane, but I could lose the church. So I would rather have them in the back. Have no chance of losing them. Feel a little better. Kinda screwed. Not a space for a house. I really hate building a house on that tile, I gotta say. Like, I hate it so much. But I do not have the food to go for another one. Yeah. I absolutely despise the house on this tile. Oh, it is only 5. I'm so stupid. I went for Abbey. I checked out Abbey, and that costs 10 stone, of course. The reliquary does not cost 10. We can upgrade that. Wait for the 50 extra wood. Send as many villagers as I can on there. Probably steelwork. But I do not have space for anything on here now, like for the smithy, so I might just need to relocate. It was a loss prevention decision, yes. Basically a survival strategy. Because otherwise the other team could just pressure you on that tile and basically just take you out like that. Because kingdoms are so vulnerable when it comes to taking their main tiles away. You will just not, like, you will not have a bad game, you will just kind of guaranteed lose. Like, it's real bad to lose these tiles. It's basically either okay, your whole team runs over and helps you to save these tiles. First priority, only priority. Or you lose. Relic is going relatively fast. Thinking about just building that over there. Kinda running out of wood there. Find out. Just build that. Then we can develop it. We could already have prosperity on this tile by developing it, but I feel like I want this even more. Because that means I have happiness then. Because my happiness will not be decided by workers anymore. My happiness will solely be decided by how high my faith production on this very tile here is. So it's, for me right now, it's basically just survival up until that moment. Just waiting for the relic to go up. Can just develop the tile. We already went the full route. Just gonna do that. Because why not? Oh my god, this is why not. This is gonna be annoying. Let's get the relic real fast. And then we need to switch everything up. Everything I just said, forget about it. It's blizzard time. The relic down. As many builds as possible onto wood and food now. The food is disgustingly bad. Ay ay ay. I need prosperity on that tile. Can slow down on wood there. But I really need prosperity on the food tile. Like, it would have all been fine if the blizzard didn't show up. Then I banked relatively high. My food would have been enough. But right now I just need to save my ass. We have a really nice and early relic there. Oh god. Another elf attack. It's great that this is coming right before the winter comes in. Dark Empire is actually around. That makes it a little easier. Thank good the elf couldn't reach my food. This would have been the worst thing it could ever happen. I think I will just barely survive it, by the way. But I will survive it. So now we can develop this tile. We get prosperity on the fish. Should make it a lot better. Yeah, that's absolutely huge. And we can push for lore. As soon as we hit OST, I can upgrade the camp. And I will get prosperity on the church tile. And then we're pumping faith like no one's business. At the end of the blizzard, I can take all the iron in here. That should be big. Then I can actually get my chief. We need a vow of poverty, since I do not have additional iron surrounding me. So stay. Vow of poverty. We can evolve that one. Which is kind of big. So we need more happiness. Okay, that's absolutely insane. My food is even almost stable throughout the winter. That's crazy. That's crazy. So after the winter, we get the chief. We even get it right before. And then we clear out the boar here, gaining access to the shipwreck. With the sheep, I can then take the tile in front of me and close the corner. I might be the one scouting here. Not too sure. The stag has already broken down his scout camp. That would be the other prime prospect, but he is rebuilding it in the very second that I'm talking about it. So he seems to be interested. Which would be nice, makes it slightly easier for me. How's the chief? Only 156.65. It's 150 gold, but only... Did the rate generally change? I have like in the back of my mind that the chief is costing over 200 faith. Seemingly isn't. Okay. Gain access of that tile. Get rid of the iron. There you go. The chief won't be able to kill a boar here? Nah, it should work. It's close, but it should work. What you mean? What you mean? And we're getting Marchfield. Oh, that's fine. Start off 802, so getting a chief shouldn't be that much of a problem anymore, right? When I have the chief anyway, and literally my whole eco is built around the healers, I feel like it doesn't really hurt me to clear a boar. I don't think you gain all too much out of it, right? The only thing that I would think about is if I take something away from you, but it didn't really seem like. Didn't really feel like it. Well, it's free fame, right? I think free fame, yeah. That's what I mean. So the moment you said it. Like, if a bear is in the tile, if something, like anything gets killed and the bear, some bear unit is in the tile, he gets free fame. After 200 fame, which is really nice. So yeah, it's definitely noteworthy. That's more than 0 fame. That's so much more than 0 fame. Wait a minute, he is boosting my food with the bear, so I need to keep that in mind. I feel like I need a smithy on my food. Because as soon as I get an army in the late game, like, my food is not as good as it seems right now. It's also made me realize, like, in the winter my food was barely hurt, because I had my fishers and the bear was still standing here. As soon as the summer came in, the food was even lower than in winter, because the bear wasn't around in that moment. Is the tavern upgraded? This tavern here is upgraded, yes. Basically just to increase the livability for free tiles, which are pretty important to me. Obviously, I have no other interest because I get my happiness from lore production on this tile. Is the stack upgraded to scout camp? So I feel like I shouldn't. It feels like I shouldn't. We could still get some happiness out of feeling safe, which is 5 happiness, right? Which is pretty insane. I feel like I'm gonna go recruitment first, just in case we have a fight and I lose everything. My recovery will be absolutely insane then, with, like, the lure production. Yeah, I would like to break down this house now and build literally anything else. I don't even think I can afford... to build... I'm gonna go for Fury here. I don't even think I can afford to build a smithy on there, because I don't have enough iron. I could have traded with the Warven, but in the end it's fine, you know. Don't really need it. Just get the tavern in here. I might upgrade it into a bar room. So I just put more villagers on that tile, which is good enough for me. We can take one more lure. And let's go for a Vow of Chastity probably, right? Vow of Obedience is huge, but I have a bunch of livability everywhere. Don't think I need it that much. Oh shit, yeah, we need to upgrade this very first, obviously. Let's get the Citadel upgrade. Need that very much. Wait, how long didn't I produce gold now? Okay, we got the Citadel, only 10 warband now. Then we upgrade this to a bar room. Absolute insanity. Gets us over 50 lore production. I'll feast in a second. It costs literally 150 for me. Oh, you want a free fame? It's in the end having it or not having it, right? Oh, he wants 18. Oh my god. You're so greedy. Yeah, sure, we can do that. I think for the fame it doesn't even matter who gets the last hit, right? Yeah, he's got free healing. Healing is not quite free. Can still have the last hit though. Nice, nice. I think I'm not gonna click any lures anymore. Now it's just about getting more camps. Even if I send the subjects in that tile, as long as they are in this tile and producing lore, this will also give me more happiness. Yeah, I can wipe over there. No, we just spam tiles. Camps everywhere. Did I feast? I did feast. Oh, I can't do another one really. Yeah, just mass everything right now. Get more warband, more pop actually. I mean, I could just build a bloody house in there. I could also build a tavern, not upgrade it, for 1 extra livability. I could actually just break down my scouts. Just get 2 scouts out. Scout the areas around me. And then as soon as I need more space, I just break the scout camp down. Next to is clearing elves. What a mad lad. Just gonna clap the wolves and go for the tower. I have an abundance of food anyway. Oh shit. Yeah, and just make the scouting a tiny bit more doable for my mate. I can build another camp and oh. Ay 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 ay. That's not good. That hurts. That's really not good. I don't like sneezing. Thanks man, thanks man. Very much appreciated. I think sneezing is not great right now. It's like you're like, oh god, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Anticipation. It's not that bad, right? I will survive it. Don't think that I'm like in severe pain here. But it really hurts. It really hurts. Like it's, you know, even if it isn't that bad. There's like also these very small electroshockers, you know, sometimes that you, I don't know, kill insects with it or something. But just the anticipation of pain makes it so much worse. Even though the pain itself is actually kind of laughable. Just that you know that it's coming makes it even worse. Boy, the amount of happiness. Need my help? Oh my god. I'm so late. Oh god. Ah, I didn't see Borghild there. He's getting attacked by the kobolds. How about a feast? It's like so cheap for me. It is literally so cheap for me. Yeah, why not? Oh god. Maybe not all the villagers, but maybe like 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, I just did that to win a little bit of time. That actually worked kinda well. That actually worked kinda well. It wasn't really my intention to win time here, but if it would have been, that wouldn't have been the worst way to go about it. Uh-oh. Am I getting? No. Oh. Fucking Draugr. Wait guys, I'm just gonna run over the whole map to kill one Draugr. Don't worry about it. Could be right there. I'm gonna convert in a second, by the way. Yeah, they're converting. Let's build the last one. Do I need anything? Not really, yeah? Maybe fur coats later on. Ay, ay, ay. Can't even blame that on the game. I literally just misclicked. Senor. What should I drop? Just watching away for a second. The vow of obedience. Just so I can put more people on food. They must start starving at one point, don't you? Okay. I will do. Seem to really want to fight. Just gonna keep them where they are. I think that was a mistake. Holy, we absolutely got clapped here. I feel like my army wasn't big enough. I didn't want to start starving here. Like we got a huge recovery, but we lost too much already. Yeah, 803 rat, right? Yep. We're gonna check the... Like, I didn't feel like I were doing bad here. My army could have been bigger. I didn't want to be starving, and we fought already. Like, I was 30 seconds away from being out of food. I was 30 seconds away from being out of food, so I think, like, it wasn't the worst decision to not get full army here. And my army wasn't too shabby. Nothing against Maxus. 21. Like, I don't think it was too bad. The team had, yeah, true. Was a good game though, was fun to play. That is an upload. Ladies and gentlemen, we got an upload. We got an actual game. That's neat. Especially like for the first one we played here. Yeah, just very insane army here for Maxi. I feel like my army was alright. We can check it here in the food. Lion can get bigger armies. Thing is, I had fish, so my food is not the strongest it could be. And in the moment I got my army, which is in June, let's say June. And then we go over here, June. June is the moment where my food just started dropping. This is like I were like, I don't know, 30 food, 20 food away from also starting to starve. I feel like the fight started because one of them was starving, right? No, nobody was starving. Like, Senpai was correct. I guess they just knew that they would win the fight, right? I guess they just knew they would win the fight. Let's make it many more good games. I'm down. How many games do we plan to play today? If we can do 3, it would be nice. We will see. We're definitely gonna do 2. And then it's mostly about how long I can go with my voice. But like I said, it doesn't feel too bad. Why they win that fight? More units? Yeah, they had a few more units. The rat units were completely upgraded at that point. Yep. Like the stats of the units were also a little bit better than they had the dragon. Dragon has generally less units, but also were a pretty good amount up there. We just played against very, very late gamey clans, let's say that. Like Dragon and Rat get really, really strong in 803 if you play them correctly. Lion, I think, can be extremely strong in 803. I just don't play it the correct way there. I'm usually more like 802 build, so I should usually fight with 802 with the build that I do. I'm just not like the best Lion player, so I like to just stretch that over into the next year, have a good army in 803, and that can oftentimes be enough, but not if you play against a good rat and dragon. You're gonna be stumped. I didn't know we would win, but it seems it was also a decent entry. Yeah, you ran straight into my units. Like you and the dragon ran straight into my units and just completely beat them up, which is the archer, so I feel like this is what you want to do, right? I was focusing my archers and I was just tile dancing. Ah, okay. Like I didn't even check what were going on there on that side. Aren't you like 15 or more unit up on us? Somewhere around there, right? Like Maxu definitely had like with the shamans that came from the back there later on, he had like 5 to 8 extra units, I think. I'm not really sure anymore, but he had a good amount of units more. Gonna open up the next lobby now. I'm not completely sure what I go for. I go for another T. So yo, tea time. Go for it. I don't know. I feel like I played a bunch of them already. I'm just gonna go stack here. Stop me. On the Stack Warriors is the thing, how high are you in fame? Oh. Nice. Then I go links. I thought about playing clear. I just didn't want to be that guy. Oh yeah, I can do owl afterwards. It's fine. That was one of the clans that I haven't played in a bit of a while. I lost the fight with 18 stacked warriors versus 25 mixed army. I had 900 fame. I don't understand why. Oh, it really depends how if the mixed army had military strategy and a few good upgrades, 900 fame is not that crazy against that. Like, I feel like if you want to win that, I don't even know if like, okay, you got 1200 fame and now you win that. I don't know. It feels like the 25 mixed army were like not a Kraken army, let's say that. Because the Kraken army can go really, really high in numbers. But usually the ghosts aren't that good. Yeah, true. Oh my god, I'm blue. Dabba dee dabba die. I don't trust them with the race. Yeah. It's like no raids up until. Like there were also times where I felt better when we had a Raven in game if I go counter. But this was mostly when we were playing with actual randoms, right? Because then I could just start the raiding as soon as he does. Maxu doesn't trust me. I think Maxu trusts you. I wouldn't read that out of his message. Actually, the complete opposite. Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't read. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, not that you can't read, but that that were actually very, very nicely meant from him. As nice as you can be to a raven. Maybe I shouldn't be as sarcastic. Not even sarcastic, ironic rather, right? Please explain the difference between sarcastic and ironic. But I shouldn't be too ironic here. Because I don't think you can quite hear it out of my voice if I talk like that. I could, by the way, also talk normal, but then it hurts. So I won't. Yep, that's what I think so. I think so too. This is why what I meant to say were ironic and not sarcastic, right? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like sarcasm can be belittling a little bit from the top, and irony is usually like, yeah. Oh, that's hard to say. Like, let's say that life can be ironic, but life can't be sarcastic. I don't really know in which situation a life situation could be sarcastic. Depends on the country you are living in. Is that actually possible? Does it change up there? I feel like we should be kind of ready for an 802 attack, by the way. I kind of trust that hound. Not to be not to be attacking in 801. But I feel like he might be pretty early in 802, so I want to be ready for that. The good thing is, that leads me to playing links how I most of the time play links. Oh wow, they are connected in the back. The scout. No problemo. I'm the links man. Oh yeah, and I can clear the wolves for him. Now we need 80 feet for the... Let's go in for a bit of a dip here. Wait, we reach 80, so we go for the shipwreck. I feel like there's not masses to clear for me here in the early game. Just how the situation ended up to be. Which means I can focus a lot more on my eco than usually. Let's not risk it. I don't think it would have been possible. We could have maybe killed one more wolf. It's gonna be kind of slow lore there. But it's gonna take a while. Until I go for the farm anyway, so Dark Senpai might be able to raid this tile just one more time. Not gonna force it, but I feel like it's just gonna happen naturally. Yeah, sure. Sure. Oh. Fucking respawn. Sheriff access. I just need spells of plenty. I feel like I'm just gonna have one scout out. I might just be forced to go for it. The other options are just not good enough. Sibling rivalry. The wise one in a second. And then we can start spamming lures soon. I feel like we might not be able to go for the wise one. There's too many draugrs. So I should probably just go for the great hunt so I don't get stuck. There's so many draugrs to clear. Already clear that forest up. What does he get attacked from? Ah, there's foxes up there. Then we do not kill the draugrs there yet. Why am I still scouting? I'm not used to play with ravens anymore. Thank God I had a ruin and a shipwreck to have like better stuff to do with my scouts than actually scouting. Otherwise I would have scouted way too much already. Before the ground realization. Not a good damage split here. That's good enough. I can actually go for this one first. Oh god, I need to go for lore. We start going for some stone. I will go Doxer. Just to keep it simple. I forgot to feast. But I also didn't really expect that I'm gonna be able to feast here. Well, they're all ranged. Two of them are ranged. Should still be able to go in there. Let's get one kill, run out again. Now it's everything a little bit more evened out. Just feels so bad to... Whoop, okay, use that. Use that. To have a cat at full health. Because you know that cat could be healing for free. And then we get Woodcutter's Lodge, the second one. Shipwreck really helped, obviously. Guess no big news on that. Shipwreck's kinda helpful. Thing is, I think straight fire arrow is just 801. Like, you expect to fight an 801, you go instant fire arrows. I wouldn't even have gone sibling rivalry then. Maybe, depends on the map. Maybe I would have gone for it. Okay. And again, one cat is full health. Need to get some damage on her. Ah, boar. I need a bit of a second here. I need a bit of a second. It's a bit too dangerous for my liking. I'm gonna push out a feast here. Sort of. Just gonna heal for a second. Thanks a lot already there. Isn't really worth it to lose anything here. Especially since my build is not really built around outplaying the Hound in the early game, but rather just have enough archers with fire arrows in the later stages of the game. That I should just have the better army then. In the big group fights later on, the Hound units can be really mediocre. Oh shit, that is so far away. Boar. Boar. You can't just kill it. Yep. The hound is coming. Take away as much as I can. That's fine. I'm kinda toxic for that, but I just wanna waste this time a little bit. Because I heal regardless. Exclude neutrals already. But yeah, I don't care too much about neutrals. It's nice, it's good resources of course, but as long as I reach fire arrows right now, I am fine. And I'm on a very good way to hit fire arrows. What happened? I just gotta chill. He can take that. It's alright. Gets a little bit higher level and everything. As soon as we reach 802, I will have enough archers to beat him. I should, however. Also not really getting damaged by them. I could now pull out a few archers and probably stop him from going that, but this would be a wild fight which will more or less decide the game, the rest of the game. Well, I don't really need to take that fight. Very nice. Yeah, my food could be better. Oh, I hate that, but I'm gonna do it. Can we? Oh, I had a farm up there. But I kinda need something to get me through the winter. Jogger spawn. And the new wolf spawn. That's actually super lovely. Let's do it like that. There is still elves alive. Wow. I thought he killed it all already. In this case, let's go wards. Now we need to build these everywhere. Okay, there's their scouts. So I feel like they want to push next year. I have 2 lore masters. All right. Shall we? Go wait for one more. Thanks a lot. That helped me in a lot of ways. We got fire arrows ready now, just in the moment where we need it. And build more camps. This is why you usually like to build traders or merchants, because you can trade away the additional iron. Going for feeling safe even. Got a few upgraded camps already. Oh, he cleared my stuff. That's alright there. Oh, we have a boar up there. He's got the relic ready. Yeah, he's gonna snack the boar now. Free real estate. Yeah, we can go for that, but only when you are gone. Okay, forget about it. Not worth it. Nimble Paws is gonna be the next lore. Then my cats are actually doing work. Mm-hmm. Lost some shit. Not all of it. Means I can pressure over here. the hound can't catch me. Oh. At least the rest came out. Okay. Because we had a respawn over here. Makes sense. Can join any moment. Screw the chief, I guess. Just screw the chief. Didn't really want to be pushing into a bear when it gets winter in a second. But maybe we can fight the fight just before it starts. Yeah. It's big. That's really big. Mm. Is Dark Senpai fine? Will he survive? Doesn't look like it. You're quite jumping into it, Haizuri. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, that sounds like quite the shifts. Oh my, GG well played. He beat the hound. Oh, we can 1v1 them. Didn't think the hound was playing bad there. Like that mean ranting about you never worked a day in Yeah, that's the thing. Yikes. Like, I forced us into this fight. That's why I say sorry. GG, well played. Yep, you called it here. Like, I feel in the long run, we should win this. Obviously, we could do more mistakes. Like, this fight right there was a mistake, but just maybe, honestly, the more I think about it, I guess just getting sick was the better solution, right? We're gonna play one more, actually. I think just getting sick was the better solution. Just, have like 2 or 3 units that slowly lose life, therefore not fighting against the bear in winter. I feel like this would have been better. Yeah, we can go for some owlage. Some owlage. Was another nice game though. I don't think the Hound was, like, I don't know how it was for you on the team. Like, losing the wolf skin on elves, yeah. Not quite what you want to do, but, honestly, way worse things could have happened. And all in all, he was doing pretty fine. No stupid fights, no... I just jump into the links somewhere in 802 and try to force it. There was certain situations where he could have forced me into a fight, which could have gone either way, but he was really, really thoughtful of not doing that and like playing forward. And I feel like his late game army, it wasn't even the case that what I said, that my army will definitely beat him. He had the relic, he had good levels and everything. I think in a 1v1 we were pretty, yeah, I think he played fine. Yeah, that's what I mean, fast relic. Just to miss, yeah, dude, like, I've lost so much stuff on Hound already. It's just bad timing and everything. Just, I just think about the last game where I stole the middle from Dark Senpai. Stuff like that just happens. You have weird lags sometimes. Sometimes you just have weird lags where the game doesn't behave as you feel like. Yep. Wolfskin only has 2 HP anyway. That's why 50% HP bonus for Wolf is so huge. In the end, we always blame lag. Like, I don't like, the game will be uploaded probably. I know you're not losing any sleep about that, Dark Senpai, but you should definitely see how I stole the mid from you. I was so shocked. Like, I even just talked in normal voice in the moment because I was so... What? Like, it went like, let's say 85%, 88%, 92%, 100. Just out of nowhere. They're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, gonna open up the other lobby now. 1 second, let me just check. But yeah, we have randoms now, right? Yeah, yeah. Just wanted to check if we have random environment. I'm gonna get another bottle bit of tea. some tea to work tomorrow. Oh, hi Suli's in. That's neat. That's very neat. That's what I wanted to say, like Doc Senpai for saying that he has no clue about most clans. Therefore he's mixing it through quite well. He's showing quite the repertoire. Not really like he would be spamming the same clan all the time. I mean, I play like 5. That's okay. That's very good, actually. A decent level. Honestly, that might be around me. I feel like the clans where I actually say, okay, I played them decently enough so I could show them in rank is also around 5. Around 5. Don't want to go through it now, but the other clans I generally know strategies for, I know how to go with them. But it's not like that. I feel like, okay, in a ranked game I could perform well with Owl, for example. Like Owl, I can bring on the map. Owl is a really good clan. But Owl on a ranked level, like the amount of team play that is happening with Owl is just insane. By the way, I should be able to give Haisuli shipbuilding and carpentry mastery. Yeah. It's the best one in your opinion. Currently it's probably Hippo, I guess. When it just comes to bring a huge amount of army out in 802. Maybe even late 801. It's probably Hippo. I feel like Owl... Is Owl better than Hippo in team games? I feel like in the right hands Owl can feel better. But is it actually? Wait 1 second, my dishwasher is beeping. Actually getting mad. It's beeping for half an hour already. I forgot it wasn't beeping in the past. Like every 5 minutes you're gonna have the beeping. If we have the forest, this is already production for us, right? Yeah. They both have forests. Yeah, this is already production. Oh yeah. True. From good luck, completely forgot. This is then gonna be the last for today. My voice is still feeling good, but I don't wanna test it. Oh, I am housed. This is indeed correct. I was so focused on getting the fertile soils here that I completely forgot to get a house. Not gonna lie, you could also maybe take this. It doesn't change the production for my Norn, right? It doesn't. I have 2 in first ring. You absolute madman. Sheeps aren't as worthy as they seem. Might actually also just go instant for the ruin. Just everything that gives. Oh wait, I'm actually gonna save 30 food here. Oh, there's a vill on it. I also have kind of ingrained in my brain that these foxes are stronger than normal foxes, while they are not. Just remembering from the Bifrost. I didn't think this is really worth it, but might as well pay 10 food less for this tile. You are... I don't know, honestly. I think Ox is still going warriors, right? Isn't warriors still pretty good for them? I'm not a modern Ox. But for clear... Oh. For clear? I don't know. I'm not in a hurry. And then focus on Haisuli probably first. Since I'm just trying to get terraforming ground instantly. And we're in a good path here. As soon as the ruin pops. As soon as we have terraforming grounds, I feel like we're gonna get the ironwood for stone production. Oh well, I'm gonna need that tile for my chief. Not instantly, but gonna need it at some point. Or I just go for the ironwood on there. For iron, and then I just mine the stone. I feel like this would be better. Puts artifact on a lot less stress, and it doesn't really change a lot. Terraforming ground, baby. Super early into the game. Bang. Plus 21 lore production. That's what we need, baby. That's exactly what we need. And we need another house. Not as hyped about that, honestly. Could live without that. But yeah, then we get the ironwood on this iron probably. Oh, sword middle. Yeah. We have an owl on the other team, so we should put something there as soon as I can. Gonna end up with a low vill here. I'm actually gonna do the tile skip. The ironwood there, if this is the only iron that we get, it's gonna be a long time until we have the relic there. But I can get the chief and then mine the other. So I'm gonna skip the tile. Put the Norns on. Hypnotic Spores would be the next. To try to persuade Haisuli to the incredibly stupid decision of befriending me. What a fool. How much is that again? Plus 0.4. It's not a bunch, but it's gonna be enough. Yeah. We got free path to shipbuilding and carpentry mastery. So we are playing quite supporty here. I guess that you know that, mapper, but you can share the effects with teammates as long if the route is built on a teammate's tile and you have at least 30 relation with them, they will be affected by it. Did he send scouts over? How's he defending me so fast? We had got an extra 0.8 now. Put free Norn on it. Oh, why? Oh, it doesn't change though, right? You don't get more. I don't think you get more. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I got 2 over there. They don't work on Norns, sadly. The Norns just like permanently produce. That's free. So as soon as we got 30 relation, you have carpentry mastery already. I feel like this is more important than shipbuilding since you don't have a single dock yet. Carpentry mastery is the better to come in. So yeah, we don't need anything right now. We can build that brewery. Why not? But everything else. Oh, perfect. It's attacking the low villager again. This couldn't have been more perfect. Then we can just give out the shipbuilding, even though it's still very early. Because we literally have nothing else to do. We hit a hypnotic spore so early. Then we just have an abundance of lore. Now, build the field. Get some happiness. Yeah, I know. Like if you get carpentry mastery early on Ox, I feel like this is very, very explosive. Especially in combination with shipbuilding. If like you got it both already, you basically just need to hit the 30, and we're 22. Then we get a camp. Yeah, I can do a feast for relations after winter, that's true. Why not? Why not? As I have the food already. Not too interested in that yet, since we don't have the sheaf. The sheaf. Yeah, I think after the feast we should be over 30. Get better Dundee, we can just clear that tile ourselves. Go for the iron. Then it's relic time. Oh yeah, we can just get rid of the will. How great is that? How great is that? We can get the bodyguard to just defend on that tile a little. huge. We can split the sheep. But obviously, just give it away later. Need a house. No props. Go insane. Oh shit. To let the bodyguard tank. No. Oh god. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, it's a little bad, but honestly... Oh no, this is way worse. Honestly, this is way worse. Getting attacked by the elf right now. Just want to get the free healing ASAP. Where is it? There you go. The thing is, if you lose your bear right now, that is +2 food production if you would be at home. And since you are not 200 yet, it actually looks worse than it is. I think the worst thing about this is actually 40 food and 40 gold. If this is the worst thing, you're not doing all too bad. Okay. We're on a very good path towards the relic. We're gonna get the free healing as next lure. We could basically also get other lures. I feel like the free healing is just great because we could, we will get attacked again, it's guaranteed. So, being able to not have to worry about that. I think I'm gonna throw that boy away. Unfortunate. The villager already had a hit on it. So the relic is going. We cannot put that. More and faster villagers. I think I'm gonna be out after this hellfire. Sorry. Would love to do more. But my voice is still doing really fine. Like I didn't talk, I think pretty much exactly 24 hours before the stream. I completely didn't talk. That helped a bunch. So I was lucky enough that I didn't need to go to work today. Because I'm sick in the end, but yeah. Sometimes for me it can be a little bit tough because of how the courses are going and if I'm somewhat able to make it happen. Even without voice, I can be able to usually work then still. But yeah, today actually a situation where I were able to take the day without too much hassle. And I feel like that really helped. I know I still sound really low. But it's basically like I could just talk normal. Doesn't matter, I can. But it hurts and it won't help my healing. To last. Yeah, I don't know. You basically just need a whole bunch of units for that. Like either you micro them well on the last level 3 boss. Like on the last boss there. Like there is ways to out micro it basically. Basically, if you in Germany want to be like a construction worker in like some field that requires a bigger apprenticeship, let's try to not starve for 1 second. You need to go to different courses that basically teach you how to do stuff all around. So you might be a normal electrician in a pretty standard electrician firm, but you need to learn how to decide which solar panels yeah, but you need to decide which solar panels you can put on a house. How do you hook up these solar panels, even if you are in a company that is not doing solar panels themselves, but you're still doing an apprenticeship in that field, so you should still learn stuff like that. So you basically have, I don't know, you just like 10, 11, 12 weeks that you go into somewhere else. Basically you come to me and have like week-long courses about different stuff. I now do the electric courses for people that want to be plumbers. Because for example, when you do a heating system or you do a heating pump, you of course need to have some idea about the electrical wiring and how that works and how you can fix that and how you work with that. So I basically do the electrical basic courses with plumbers. I'm not a dentist, mapper, nope. I am an electrician. Like basically I can build that. My degree is basically electrical, not really engineer. I think that describes it quite well. Like I wasn't at a university, but I have a degree that is basically on the same level as engineering. I think of Java. Okay. I didn't do as much with Java. Like I oftentimes had to, I don't know, do you call that assembly? Like also not magic, right? Doing the programming for example, an Arduino or something. To other data in Java. Aha, okay. Like we started learning with C++. Basically needed to learn C++. These days I kind of see it like Latin, right? Like, is there any field where you still are working with C++? I don't think so. Oh shit. Need to use my relic. I can imagine. But I think most of the stuff actually is kind of C++ based, right? What are the best clans to Bifrost Electrical Man? I think the easiest clan by far was Hound. Right? Don't know if there's other people in chat that could say something, but I feel like Hound was disturbingly easy. If you play the normal Hound style, right? Yeah, Wolf is also pretty easy. In hardware programming, yeah. And that's basically the field that we were mostly in, right? I actually played all in the end. But there were also some troll runs that I did. So some clans I might have made it harder for me than it needed to be, just for the lulz. I get the wink, Mr. Haisuri. You don't have to call me an asshole. I will start scouting. I'm sorry, master. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Also, I should be quite fast with scouting, because Owl is just very potent when it comes to that. That's what you have the bodyguard for. Yeah, the thing that I can definitely remember is some people showed Java to me, where basically they showed me or just told me, just imagine how you do this and that in C++, and then they showed me how you do it in Java. I don't know, always when I think about stuff, I always think about Bubble Sword, because I love Bubble Sword. I think Bubble Sword really, like, why it's so ingrained in my brain is because I was so surprised. Or not really surprised, but... I found the system on mega smart. You know what I mean, right? You do something and it's just like, ah, sure, man. Of course. Of course. That's such a good idea. It is pretty cool, yep. Like, I don't know, I think our teacher made it pretty well. That you should think about how you do it yourself, and then you sit there for, I don't know, an hour or something and think about, okay, how can you efficiently sort that? And then you find out how bubble sort works, and you... Like, sure, bro. Of course. I know that is one of the earlier lessons that you think, but this was one of the lessons where I thought, yeah man, this shit is kind of fun. This shit's kind of fun. I also had luck with my programming teachers though. Like the first one were basically, like in Germany you would say he was fire and flame for it. He lived for programming and had great fun giving it further, which I really liked. And the other one was also really good, and he just let me do my shit. Like he would help you a lot and do a lot with you if you needed his help. But since what I usually said is, as soon as I realized how fun C++ could be, I just watched a course online and basically did what we needed to do throughout the whole, like, stately approved technician, that's how it's called. Like, all the stuff we needed to learn for that, I basically did like in 2 or 3 weeks on YouTube with a tutorial. Just for fun. I guess if the teacher would then have forced me to still work normally through the lessons, I think he could have kind of killed my spark. Bro's just gonna run through it, right? Oh no, okay. Like the trajectory from him looked like it. He's comically slow. You will never know. Why did I put it on Max's territory? Oh well, I don't think it makes a big difference. Just wanted to say, like, you should put it onto players' tiles with the highest chance of them not knowing that they can remove it. Fastest American, yes. There you go. Just going to the Walmart. You got a champ. Shit. I'm maxing out food. Is he just running straight into Haisuri? Then I don't even need to say anything. Right? Oh. Hey, go up there. Oh yeah, it's not developed, true. That's true, and I do not have enough camps currently. We could do this, but this is so greedy. This is so greedy. Gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Ah, Hisuli is trading me already. Okay. this trade? Stone, I guess? I don't need any stone anymore. Then we just spam camps everywhere. The fuck? Is that the fox up there? Can I build somewhere, please? There's a will up on the way, isn't there? I think the giant is just gonna kill shit dead now. Bifrost community game for fun once. I'm generally down. I also still need to get achievements in Bifrost, but you don't want to know which. Because if you would know which achievement I still know, you wouldn't want to play Bifrost with me. Still need the IOU. I don't know, I think you need to take 1k of one resource. Survive the first realm, yeah. No, the IOU. Any tutorials? No, sadly not. Not from my side. I also think... Is there anything Bifrost related on the YouTube? I played some Bifrost on the stream. People loved it. That's why we play so much Bifrost on the streams. It's like, oh yeah, it happens very rarely. But it happens. Yeah, most people want to watch multiplayer, so usually when I played Bifrost on stream it were mostly off the stream times, and I think mostly just for fun. Like, this is all just for fun, right? It's not like this would be work right now. I usually stream in a suit. Next stream. Oh, that's huge, that's huge. Oh, I think on extreme I would go Berserk. That's what it's made for. Hope you've enjoyed it. Gonna get a chief over here. I'm Bifrost Pro, won all clans on extreme. Wow, okay. I think I would not be alive then anymore. It's the most fun. I think team games are definitely more fun. But I think it's the most fun single player mode, I guess, right? I played through all the clans, just not on extreme. Because extreme is just not too enjoyable for me. But on hard. And some clans on extreme. The heck? Oh. Cool thing is, I didn't even expect that we want to fight now, but we could totally fight, I don't care. So we're gonna heal a little there. We don't need a lore master. Yeah, the final last wave is basically about either micro or you just get an absolutely stupid amount of units. This is so much. This is so much. I should be able to not starve. Ay, 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 ay. "19 X throwers. Does he have no giant? Oh, he's incoming. Okay. Oh, wow. It's actually pretty good then. There needs to be a payback then. I can react faster. Ah! Oh, that hurt my voice. I right-clicked that dude. Can I just throw an axe at him? Thanks. Oh, that hurt. Just didn't get what were going on there. Mm. Damn. Was the wrong tile. That was the wrong tile. Will take a while. Not avoiding the attacks. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know if completely. I had sometimes such a big army that I didn't need to avoid the attacks actually. But usually it makes sense. And then it's good to have 5 arms. Because you want to already go in different groups, you want to surround the boss, and as soon as the shit's happening. You try to dodge a few. Can you hunt with these units? Ah, there's the third player coming in, huh? Already. I don't have a chief to free heal. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't take damage then. What a Haley. Oops. We're gonna see it. We're basically just, they had so much more army. They had so much more. I can guarantee you that there is ways to have an army that is big enough that you can just kill the boss without moving it. And I mean like 30 extras or something on like a base clan. Then you can kill the boss without moving at all. But usually it will be way easier to get a little bit less army and then micro a little bit. But there were ways where I was so fucked up at the boss that I just completely like, because the boss ended my run before because I microed and I basically played the whole last mission without finishing it. I was a little bit on tilt, so I completely focused macro. So I can get such a big extra army out. It doesn't make a difference. Timing is everything. We still lose? Wow. GG, well played. How did we lose that? Like, the fight doesn't get better for us ever, ever, ever. GG's. Hey, that's alright. Even 2v3, yeah. Like, we won the first fight, but usually when they came in afterwards, like, we should have still been able, but holy. GG's. Ah, let's not talk it down. Let's not talking down. GG's. I think I got diffed a little bit by the other owl though. I think the other owl got more army than me, and I mean significantly more army than me. Nope, didn't even. Didn't even. Didn't even. Actually, that shouldn't make the biggest difference here, honestly. Especially since I still got so much more. I don't even know why the fight ended, how it ended. It was definitely not because Artifact had a few units less. That is not too big of a... Yeah, it's not too big of a difference here. It seems like it, but it isn't. The entry of them must have been insane. I think their entry was just insane. Because they entered in our tile. Oh wait, how did it look after I did all the shit? My relic did not work. Ugh. A relic. Yeah, that hurts, that hurts. Entry was really good. Yeah, I feel so, I feel so. I don't know if the trades here were stupid. Who was fighting with me? Like, I misclicked once, so I definitely had some losses there. Like, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units dead for him. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, this is 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He already lost 5. Maxu lost 2. And Senpai lost nothing. So 7 against 7, but I think Artifact also lost 2. Yeah, we lost too much there. I feel like with a little bit better micro, we do way better pressure up there. Like in the tile up here. Like, we can just send extras in there like crazy. We just can't send way too many, because then you just push into our tile. I think our pressure was up there. Just send more units there. Don't be too scared. Exceptional gameplay, Dark Senpai. Exceptional gameplay. We can just check that. I guess more camp upgrades. Also instant carp. Let's check that. This was carp and shipbuilding. I think it took into effect like right after the winter, right? As an owl, I gave him carpentry mastery and shipbuilding. I think you didn't get that. Yeah, for Ox it's just insane. Because you can give him carpentry mastery even before shipbuilding. And then you can completely pop off. Like, you start the game, you wouldn't get carpentry mastery any other way. You wouldn't get it faster. They nerfed it? How? Cost 6 stone at 5. Ah, for the camp upgrade. For the camp upgrade, right? It should be 8. I can check your lores, right? Since we're together. What does the lore say again? Sad. Sad. I think 30% off and you get 20% off. And usually it's additive. Yeah, that's weird. That's actually weird, yeah. And then actually give it a bit of a nerf. I don't know when exactly that happened, but yeah, that doesn't make sense. It was 40. Yeah, I get it. I get it, I get it. It is really strong to upgrade war camps for 5 stone, I can tell you that much. Pretty sure it's been like that for a long time. I can feel that. I usually don't have carpentry mastery on Ox. Also back then, I only had the Ox lore going for me basically. And carpentry mastery. Yeah, if you go like full free for all or something, right? But if I play team games, I usually never got carpentry mastery. So for me, the camps always cost 7 in the back of my brain. But I'll support from on the table, yeah. Yeah, I'll support is great. I think especially for the Ox Clan, it helps so much. 6 or 7 stone, yeah. Oh god, no. Skibbity, skibbity. I feel like 6-7 had a meaning back in the day. 6-7. That's great. That's great. 6-7, guys. Yeah. Oh, something else to check. Holy, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got gold diffed by the other owl. I got completely gold diffed. He's just producing gold while the army is out. How much pop does he have? Not that much more than me. How does he keep producing gold like that with an army that is bigger than mine? Yeah, I would usually go. Usually when I reach 500, I would go for the second fertile soils and then get a second trading post tile basically on that. I would do that. Just didn't feel like, maybe not my best game or something, like the situation didn't seem too bad to do it, but yeah, if I get the chance and I feel like I have the time, I will get another market. Just doesn't work out every single game. I can also give legendary hero for Torfin and recruitment. Oh yeah, yeah. Yes, oh, there's legendary hero. Oh. And recruitment for my teammate, yeah. And I don't have recruitment though, but it makes sense. Erudition. Yeah, you gotta see, I ended up the game with having a bunch of lore in the back. If I would have done all that stuff, Hycelia would have done even better. Damn, so bad. Yeah, basically no support from me. There's a lot more that I could have done, honestly. That would have been no problem. I had the lore. I could have just given that to you. I didn't even get creeping vines and shit. I didn't have a protection rune carving or creeping vines. I have an idea why we lost. I have an idea. I neither had my defense nor my attack bonies. Not even fur coats. Did we fight in winter? Did we fight in winter? Oh god, I'm so done. Yeah, maybe that wasn't like, honestly, the owl could have just gotten a new army. That would have already flattened me probably. But yeah, let's just talk about more how nice I supported Hycelia. Can we focus on that? Oh god, my tea is cold. I can now clearly see the ginger in it. Shit. Yeah, maybe wasn't the best thing then to not have anything ready. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream now for today. Since I said don't really wanna overstretch my luck here. I think I'm still doing pretty well with my voice. And if everything is going good, we might have a first day stream. By the way, straw poll. Just a really fast one. First day game. We had... Is it on the correct one? Yeah. Slay the Spire 2. We probably still have Age of Mythology. What do we still have? Huh? Oh no, it's correct, right? You can see the screen. Age of Mythology. What do we still have? We could go... Hycelia just throwing slurs around again. Hycelia, gonna stop. He isn't. Just to be like... Just Don't know, maybe somebody's in here. Doesn't know. Frostpunk? Oh yeah, Frostpunk. We still had the other missions, right? What does Hysulis throw in here? Is Frostpunk actually cool to watch? That's neat. That's neat, that's neat. It's always hard to say from my side. Then we can just go with 3 this time. I feel like if we put in too many games, it also makes it a little weird. Like, I think it's better to have a few less games, and yeah, it can be nice to have more in there, here and there, but let's just go with these 3. Definitely down. We didn't miss anything, right? Yeah. So yeah, let's create the poll. I'm gonna huh. Huh. There you go. And I'm gonna put it on the Discord. At Twitch. At all alerts. I know, I'm gonna keep it at Twitch actually. No, all alerts is all alerts. I forgot about that. And we go vote for Thursday game. And put the link in between. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah. Then now, no. Now I say thanks everybody for dropping in. Was pretty nice. I pushed the wrong button. And yeah, quite happy that the voice is doing a little better. That I were actually able to stream today. Like yesterday I wasn't too sure. Yesterday I actually thought, oh shit, you might need to push that one. But yeah, seems to be helping quite a bit to just not talk at all. And I can say I'm one of the worst persons in the world to be hit by that. I love talking. I don't know if you if you realize that by sitting around the streams or anything, but man, I really like talking, and not being able to do that, not too great. It's alright, right? I'm not gonna be socially drained or anything, not as bad, but yeah. Let's go through. Let's hope that on Thursday we are already a little step up, and then after the weekend we have like normal voice territory reached again. Thanks everybody for dropping in. Was a really nice stream, was pretty cool games. Hope to see you back on the next one here on Thursday for whatever you voted for. Bye bye. See you around. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, oopsala.